In this video, we're going to learn how to write the HIRAJOSHI scale. This is a scale that is used for traditional Japanese music and is used specifically to tune the Japanese string instrument called the Koto. The word HIRAJOSHI has two parts, hira, which means tranquil, and chōshi, which means tuning. This is a pentatonic scale, so it has 5 specific pitches. The 6th note is just the first note, only an octave higher. The interval between the first and the second note is a whole step. The interval between the second and the third note is a half step. The interval between the third and the fourth note is a major third. The interval between the fourth and the fifth note is a half step. And the interval between the fifth and the sixth note is a major third. Let's write a few HIRAJOSHI scales. The first one we will figure out and write is the C scale. The first note is C. The second note is a whole step higher than C, which is D. The third note is a half step higher than D, which is E flat. The fourth note is a major third higher than E flat, which is G. The fifth note is a half step higher than G, which is A flat. And the final note is a major third higher than A flat, which is C. And there you have your C HIRAJOSHI scale. Let's erase this and write another one. This time, let's write a B flat HIRAJOSHI scale. The first note is B flat. The second note is a whole step higher than B flat, which is C. The third note is a half step higher than C, which is D flat. The fourth note is a major third higher than D flat, which is F. The fifth note is a half step higher than F, which is G flat. And the final note is a major third higher than G flat, and it is an octave higher than the first note. It is B flat. And there is our B flat HIRAJOSHI scale. Let's do one more to make sure we understand this. This time, we will write an A HIRAJOSHI scale. The first note is A. The second note is a whole step higher than A, which is B. The third note is a half step higher than B, which is C. The fourth note is a major third higher than C, which is E. The fifth note is a half step higher than E, which is F. And the final note is a major third higher than F, which is A, repeating the bottom note. And there we have our A HIRAJOSHI pentatonic scale.